Dr. Ingrid Padilla is a professor in Environmental and Water Resources Engineering at the University of Puerto Rico, Mayagüez. She is the lead PI for Protect's Project 3, which aims at advancing knowledge on the effect of extreme weather events on distribution and potential exposure of contaminant mixtures in the northern karst region of Puerto Rico. Dr. Dorothy Vesper is a professor of geology at West Virginia University. She is an investigator for Protect's Project 3, overseeing the analysis of temporal changes in water quality, sediment characterization, and contaminant transport monitoring in karst aquifers. Dr. Raul Mazzelli is Dean, Director, and Professor of the College of Agricultural Sciences at UPRM. His role as investigator in Protect consists of collaborating with the researchers and students regarding the application of modern statistical techniques. He aids in designing statistical models as well as analyzing and interpreting data obtained in the project. Dr. Aiza Santiago is Director and Professor of the Department of Engineering Sciences and Materials at UPRM. She currently supports the Protect mission through the Research Experience and Training Coordination Core. Normatores is a PhD candidate in Environmental and Water Resources Engineering. Her work involves spatial and statistical analysis to examine spatial temporal changes of contaminants and to determine how hydrogeological conditions and anthropogenic factors in the study area affect contaminant distribution. Elenis Rodriguez is a PhD student in Environmental and Water Resources Engineering. She is working on assessing the dynamic presence and distribution of contaminant mixtures in ground and tap water, specifically CVOCs, phthalates, metals, and pesticides. Luisa Feliciano is an Environmental and Water Resources Engineering PhD candidate. She is currently employing LiDAR data to characterize the geometry of karst caves, as well as studying storm-generated hydrochemical response to assess spring watershed characteristics. Perla Torres is the research technician at UPRM. She is developing pesticide, phthalate, and CVOC extraction methods for analyzing ground and tap water samples using GC electron capture detectors and mass spectrometry. She also works in data retrieval after sampling has been conducted. Dr. Fernando Pantoja is a postdoc at UPRM. Plants, prepares, and performs groundwater sampling, analyzes the concentration of ions in water using ion chromatography, and conducts TBAC extractions on emerging groundwater contaminant samples that are sent to Northeastern for analysis. He also performs bacteriological analysis to determine the fecal coliform and E. coli concentrations in groundwater, measures flow and water levels for the hydrological characterization of springs, and is currently investigating the spatiotemporal dynamics of nutrients in groundwater. Erika Bros is a chemical engineer currently pursuing a master's in Environmental and Water Resources Engineering. She is the newest member of our Protect team and will be working on the detection and analysis of contaminants, specifically pesticides in ground and tap water. Jill Riddell is a PhD candidate in geology at West Virginia University. She has been supporting Protect on sediment characterization. She uses a variety of soils and geochemical techniques to characterize karst sediments and to understand how pollutants are transported within Puerto Rico's karst regions. Downey completed her master's in geology at West Virginia University during the summer. She supports Protect by exploring the geochemistry of clastic cave sediments to understand the depositional signature of extreme weather events within cave systems.